you. So now, before we begin the healing today, I want you to take a pause and ask yourself, why do I feel tired even after a full night's sleep? Do you have any such symptom that even after having a full night's sleep, you're still feeling tired the next day? If yes, just go ahead and type T. Hey, hi, Charulata. Good evening. Just go ahead and type T because that will help me to know that, yeah, that's one of the things that I'm going through. Or why do I feel stuck even though I have done a lot of inner work? So you're doing healings, you're doing chantings, you're doing affirmations, you're doing a lot of other rituals to heal yourself, to cleanse yourself, to energize yourself. And still you feel as if things are stuck, things are not really progressing, things are not really working, things are not really moving. And it's not something that you're doing just for 5 days, 6 days. Maybe some of you might have been doing this since years. And in spite of that, you're still feeling like, oh, it's been 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, even a year, even 365 days, 90 days, and still I feel stuck. So if you have that kind of a feeling, just go ahead and type S, because that will help me to know that the things are just stuck into your energies. Things are really not working. Thank you, Preeti. Thank you for that. Or is that happen like that you have helped you to survive is now keeping you from thriving? You created a wall to protect yourself. But as things have progressed, as things have changed, you have changed, your environment has changed, people around you have changed, but the wall is still there and it is stopping you to move forward. So just imagine your energy system is like a house, and each chakra, each energy center is like a room with windows and doors meant to let you light in and flow out naturally. But what happens after an emotional storm, a heartbreak, a criticism, a loss, a fear? You decide that I need to shut down the windows. I need to shut down the doors, because it's through this windows, it is through these doors that all these storms, all these pain, heartbreaks have come in. And now I don't want this. And that's how your chakra walls are created. And that's what your chakra walls are. And over time, what happens, what is that? These walls, they start forming cracks and your energy leaks start happening. Just like the house, you have created your home where you're staying right now, and you have created those walls and you've created those windows. But if you don't maintain, if you don't clean, if you don't strengthen them, there would be leaks, there would be cracks, and through those cracks, there will be leakages happening into your home. Exactly in the same fashion, even in your energy centers and your chakras, when these cracks start forming, there is a lot of energy leak that's happened. And it is from the past, it comes into from the people, maybe it's from the patterns that you don't even realize that subconsciously I've just picked this up. And today we are going to find out about all of these leakages and these walls, and we are going to seal them so you stay lighted, so you stay energetic, so you stay connected with your own deeper self. So if you are ready 100% to commit for this, just type 100% in this. Okay, so I see that Kedar and Charulata have said that video is stuck. Please just check if it is all good right now. Thank you, Preeti. Thank you, Chinu. Okay, great. So Kedar and Charulata, just let me know if you are able to see the video clearly and things are fine for you right now. Okay, thank you, Gokul. Thank you, Gaurav. And let me tell you, now I know a lot of you who have been practicing the energy healing are able to connect it with it very easily. But then we also have a lot of people who are joining us and they're wondering, does it really have any science? Does it have any energy psychology? And just to kind of make sure that we are connected across, this is not a mumbo jumbo, it is got some scientific evidences as well. So, neuroscience tells us that repeated emotional stress in our mind, in our body, that forms fixed neural loops. And these loops, they're created by that fear, they're created by that shame, and they start getting stored in our subconscious mind, right from where our chakra systems interact with the nervous system. And these neural loops, they lead to a lot of complications for us if we are not feeling connected. And bioenergetically, this explains that unexpressed emotions stay in our body. They stay in our body like tensions in the shoulders. You start feeling heaviness in your chest. You start feeling heaviness in your head. Sometimes you start feeling your body getting too tightened and it feels like a lot of stress. And these are all the physical signs of the energetic walls that are there around you. Let me tell you and repeat this. This is not a replacement for any of the medical treatments that you're going through. This is a complementary aspect to help you accelerate your healing physically, mentally, and emotionally. So this is not a replacement to any of your medical treatments. It is a complementary therapy. So please make sure that you take care of this to accelerate your healing process. And the other aspect, which has also been said, is about this HRV, which is the heart rate variability. Now, what happens is this in the HRV, researchers have shown that when we are emotionally blocked, our energy field starts shrinking and it becomes incoherent, especially around the heart, which is the center of your chest, and solar plexus chakra, which is above your navel, 2 inches above your navel. And that's a power center for you. So you understand that these walls, they impact not only physically, but also emotionally and also mentally. And when you have all this physical, mental, and emotional stress, it leads to a lot of health issues, emotional health issues, mental health issues. And even epigenetic shows that trauma responses like overprotection, suppression, control, they can be inherited from generations. So sometimes, what happens is we are like, in the childhood, we would have seen that some of the parents are kind of very controlling. Like my mom, or I'm behaving exactly like my father, or my uncle, or my aunt, or my grandparents, and I never wanted to be like this. Because somewhere subconsciously you have just inherited those walls and you are kind of creating it for you as well. So this means that your wall is not just your originally as well. So these are a lot of things which come in from different aspects. And if you have felt this anytime in your life, just type L so I know that it is all fine for you. Just go ahead and type L. So I know that you have kind of had this life experiences. Hey, Charulata, I hope you're able to hear me now clearly. Great. Thank you for sharing that. Awesome. Now, the good news is that your walls can be dissolved and your energies can be changed. And tonight we are going to work on resetting this complete internal rewiring with the breath, with the sound, with the sacred attention techniques that we're going to do. But before that, let me make sure that you have your notebooks with you, because I'm going to ask you 7 questions, one for each chakra, one for each energy center, and you just have to type yes or no. You may note down it in your notebook, or you may go ahead and share it into the comments box and the chat box for each of this, whether it is a yes or a no. And be honest to yourself. This is your energy mirror work. So I want you to make sure that you are honest, and this is an energy mirror work that you should follow true to the heart. And to make it clearer, I would also try to give you some examples so that you're able to connect with it. So we go with the first energy center, which is the root chakra or the Muladhara chakra, located at the base of your spine. It is all about survival and safety. So, do you feel anxious about money, stability, or the future, even when everything seems okay? You may just type a yes or a no. If you feel anxious about the stability, money, or the future, even when things are okay, or you're just worried always. Thank you, Chino. Like, for example, you might have paid your bills, you have food to eat, you have a place to stay, but still your mind is like, what if I lose everything? What if one day everything just collapses and I don't have anything? And then you start over planning, you start overthinking, and still you don't feel safe. Like you have a plan A, you have a plan B, you have a plan C, and still you're like, what if none of this works? That's where you have created a major wall around your root chakra. And if you have felt this yes, just type yes for this root chakra. Thank you, Savita. Thank you, Charulata. Thank you, Shweta. And this is, as I said, it's going to be a kind of a reflection of how you feel. Then we go on to the second chakra, the energy center, which is at your lower abdominal area, called as the sacral chakra or the Swadhisthana chakra, which is all about emotions and boundaries. So I want you to think, do you lose energy trying to just please others or fix relationships, even after being avoided? Or you're avoiding, and then it's like, oh my God, it's too much to handle. So you have people around you and you're just like, oh, if this person gets sad, what if my spouse gets sad? What if my in-laws get sad? What if my parents get sad? What if my friend gets sad? And to keep on making sure that all of them stay happy, you're losing a lot of your energies and you don't feel happy at all. And you keep wondering, I need to do all this to fix the relations. So if you still feel all of these things, then type yes for the sacral chakra. You can just type S, and that will let me know that yes, for the sacral chakra. Like, for example, in your day-to-day life, you just say yes to any invitation coming to you, any tasks coming to you, even when you're tired, just so that others should not feel bad. You forget your joy, you forget your desires, you forget your creative self, because you don't want to be judged by people and say that, oh my God, he or she cannot just help what I just asked, all the small thing for you. So that's where you have created a bigger wall for your sacral chakra, where you are focusing on maybe just pleasing people. See, one of the key things is very important, and there's a very thin line, because you're doing things for others, but you feel joyful, you feel happy, you're energetic about it. And that's something very different than that you're pleasing people and doing everything, but still you are not feeling happy. You're still feeling sad. That's the key difference. And that's the second part that I'm talking about, that you do everything and you don't feel internal happiness. You feel internally tired. You feel that, oh my God, nobody cares about me. Nobody thinks about my desires. Nobody thinks about what I want. I just have to think about everybody. That's the wall that I'm talking about. Great. Thank you, Preeti. Thank you, Makran. Thank you. Thanks, Charuta. Thank you, Durga Devi. Thank you, Shweta. That's awesome. The third one, which is located 2 inches above your navel, which is the solar plexus, also referred to as the Manipura chakra. It is your power, it is your self-worth, it is your identity. Now, if you hesitate to make decisions or you constantly keep guessing on your own worth, then you have created an wall at your Manipura chakra, at your solar plexus chakra. You keep on spending hours and hours just analyzing simple choices like, what do I need to wear today? And then you're spending 5, 10, 15, maybe an hour at times. Or while you're cooking food or eating food and you're thinking, oh, what do I need to wear? What do I need to wear? What do I need to wear? Or you're preparing for a meeting. Yes, you need to prepare well, but then you keep overthinking. What do I need to speak? What if somebody told this? What if somebody did not like? Forget about the meeting, even at home, when you have to go and talk to somebody and you're like, oh, what do I say? If I say this, will they be hurt? So you are analyzing even your simple communications every moment, not just analyzing, but over analyzing it. And now, how do I know if I'm over analyzing it, right? Because whether it is 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, over analyzing would happen when you start feeling more stressed about that decision. Like, oh, what do I need to wear? And even to decide that, if your body starts feeling that stiffness, that tightness, and you start feeling that anxiety, that palpitations, you are over analyzing it, you're overthinking it. Because your body is already giving a sign that, okay, even what do I need to wear or what do I need to eat? I'm doing an over analysis. Or sometimes you just need a lot of reassurance from people around you, even if you know the answer already. If any of these symptoms are there, then yes, you are created a thick wall of protection for yourself because you would not want to fear a failure. Because solar plexus chakra, Manipur chakra is all about you. And we always want ourselves to be powerful, to be positive. Great. Thanks, Makran. That's fantastic. You're very clear about it. Chinu, sometimes and not always. Yes. If you have this sometimes, then you know there is some balance which is needed. Thank you, Durga Devi. Awesome. So that was all about your third chakra, solar plexus. Next, we come to the fourth one, which is your heart chakra, the Anahata chakra, which is all about love. It is all about giving. It is all about receiving. So love, not just giving, but receiving. It's not just about keep on giving, but not receiving. So that's about the heart chakra. But if you have emotionally felt numb, or you feel that you're being guarded, or you feel you're exhausted from overgiving, how many times in the day would you would have said, or maybe a year or a month or a week, that I do so much for people and they don't even care for me? So I give so much, I sacrifice so much for them, and nobody even cares for it. Or sometimes they care, but most of the times they don't. And people start looking at you as you are the strong one for everyone. You are the caregiver, you are the fixer. But when you're alone, you feel so drained, you feel so unappreciated, you feel that things are so resentful, yet you keep giving. So if you are able to connect with this, then just type HW, which is the heart chakra wall. because you, like, people will like, wow, you're such a strong person. Thank you, Chenu. Thanks, Preeti. And I know most of you who are here, Makran, sometimes, because most of you who are here and listening now, and even to the recordings later, you would be connected and you would feel that part of the pressure around. And that's the biggest part. The heart and the soul are your core at times, where a lot of these walls are created knowingly and unknowingly. The fifth one that comes is your throat, which is all about truth and expression. This is the Vishuddha chakra. Now, I want you to think through this. Physically, do you feel anything out here? Any pain, any health issues? Do you hold back your truth? Or do you feel that, you know what, I say so clearly and I say so straightforward, people always misunderstand me? And I know many of you out here would be there. You know what, I say so straightforward. I just say whatever it is on the face, and people start misunderstanding me. Or I'm trying to explain them so clearly, still they don't understand about it. Somewhere there is a throat chakra, your Vishuddha chakra wall, which has been there. You want to say a lot, you want to express yourself a lot, but you're not able to say from your heart just because you fear, if I say something, there will be conflicts, there might be fights, so I better be silent. If I say something, what if people reject me? Or if I start saying something, what if people say you're too emotional? Do you remember people telling you, or you telling somebody that, oh, you're so emotional? Why you have to be too emotional? If you're able to connect with that, then it is your throat which is there. Charulata says rarely. Thank you. Shweta says heart chakra wall was there. Thanks, Makran. Yeah, you're straightforward. That's awesome. And I think that's a quality where you can be able to talk openly. And sometimes do you always like feel saying that, you know what? Oh my God, what if I would have said this something differently? Like you often replay that conversations in your head, thinking in that conversation, I wish I had said that differently. If yes, then you have a throat chakra wall, which is TW. Thank you, Makran. So if you're able to connect with that TW, just let me know that. Because that's going to be very, thank you, Preeti. Then the next that comes up is your third eye chakra, which is your sixth chakra situated here, which is also the Agnya chakra. And this is all about intuition. This is all about clarity. This is all about decision making, clarities in what you do. But as I said, if you struggle with overthinking, you have confusions, you don't trust your own skills, you don't trust your own capabilities, then you have the third eye chakra wall. Because sometimes it happens like, you know what, I had this gut feeling that I should not do this. Or I had this gut feeling that I should not trust this person, but I don't know what happened. And I took a decision to trust this person, or I took a decision to go ahead and take this. And then later you realize that, oh my God, that was not the right decision. So you had a gut feeling not to trust someone or take that opportunity, but you overrode it. And later you regretted, oh my God, I don't know what happened to my mind. I don't know what happened to that. Why did I make this decision? Because somewhere deep in my heart, deep in my gut, I felt I should not be doing this. If you have felt at any point of time, or if you felt this most of the times, then your T chakra is having a big hole. Or do you, another simple thing is, do you often say, I don't know? Somebody's asking you, how are you? I don't know. What is this? I don't know. So how frequently have you heard people say, or you say this, I don't know, when deep inside you actually know what is happening? So if that's the thing, then again, your third eye chakra is a wall. And I know that many of you out here would have felt this I don't know syndrome. I call it as an I don't know syndrome. So if you have felt this I don't know syndrome, then just type TE, which will help me to know that yes, we have people out here with this. The reason why I want you to be aware of all this is because now when we're going to start with the healing and cleansing of these walls, it's going to help you more. Thank you, Preeti. Thank you. Because as I always say, the first step for you to progress in your life is to have that awareness, that acknowledgement of what is happening right now with you. And these questions, these things are helping you. The last one, that is the crown chakra, which is the Sahasrara chakra, is all about connection and purpose. Have you ever felt that you're not feeling so inspired to do things? Or you're scrolling for hours and hours on the Instagram reels or the YouTube shorts, or you're sitting and you have the TV switched on and you keep on just moving on from one channel to another, moving from one serial to another. And then you're like, I don't know, I'm feeling so empty. I don't know what's there. I know that there's a lot of work pending, but I'm not able to do it. I'm feeling so disconnected from everything around me. If you have felt like this, then your crown chakra is having a big wall. And sometimes you feel that, you know what, whatever I'm doing, that is not meant for me. There is something much more better, something much bigger, which I want to do. There is a bigger purpose. There is a bigger inner guidance that I'm getting to do something else. But I'm not able to take the decision because somewhere your third eye and your crown both are blocked. Both have a big wall created. And as I said, remember that having these walls is not a problem or concern, because somewhere in your life you have experienced things, you have seen things, you have observed, and you have created this wall for your own protection. But now this wall for your own protection, which was created in the past, is becoming a hindrance for you to progress. So just look at how many yes did you have, and that will give you an idea of how many of these 7 energy centers you have these walls which are preventing you to progress, which are preventing you to grow, which are preventing you to be successful in your life. Is it all 7? Just type 7. If it is 1, type 1. If it is 2, type 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, whatever it is, just type that number. Let me know how are you feeling and how many of these energy centers did you have a yes? Go ahead, just look at it. And just because we're just going to look at how you can reclaim your energy. And now you also understand which of your energy centers is more affected. Thank you, Macron. 3. Yeah. Thank you. 6. Okay. Now you understand whether is it your root, Muladhar, whether it is your sacral. Thank you, Preeti. Swadhisthana, whether it is a solar, Manipur, whether it's a heart, Anahata, throat, Vishuddhi, third eye, Agni chakra, your crown, or Sahasrara chakra. Of course, there is a deeper aspect of it for us to go through and understand, but these smaller things, it's like a quick thing for you to know. And as I said, you don't need to fix yourself. You simply need to reconnect. And today we are going to begin by gently dismantling these walls and sealing the energy leaks with the practice that I'm going to do. And if you can, like, for the next 30 days, if you can listen to this and practice this dismantling of your walls, believe me, there will be a lot of shifts that will help you to progress in your health positively, in your wealth positively, in your career, in your business, in your relationships positively. So if you are ready now to reclaim your energy, just type ready in the chat and the comments so I know you are ready. Okay, so Kedar has a question. Which chakra is related to struggling with consistency, ability to continue a job taken? Primarily, Kedar, for the struggling with consistency and stability part is your root chakra that is going to be there. And ability to continue for the job that's been taken, we would have to get a little deeper to understand, is it because of the gap of your skills or is it because of the interest? Because if it is all related to with skills and creativity, then it is your sacral chakra, Swadhisthana chakra. But if it is all related to that, yes, I have the capability, but I doubt on my ability to just take it forward, then it is your solar plexus chakra. And if it is all about decision making, then it's your third. So it's going to be a combination of things for the question that you've asked, Kedar. One, definitely root chakra, and it can be root plus solar, root plus sacral, root plus third eye, or it can be all of these. So I would want you to kind of look at all these, the root, the third eye, the solar, and the sacral. Thank you, Charulata. Thank you, Savita. Thank you, Durga Devi. Thank you, Preeti. Thank you, Makran. So I want you to now keep your books aside. Take a comfortable position, whatever it is. If you want to lie down with your hands, palms facing upwards, that's absolutely okay. If you want to sit straight with your palms facing upwards, do that. Whatever position you take, be comfortable, but make sure that you're keeping your palms facing upward, because this is a sign of being receptive for the healings that I'm going to give you. So let's start. Take the position. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Inhale, hold, and slowly exhale. Because everything that doesn't serve you right now, we are going to go ahead and let it release. We'll start with the invocation. Invoking the divine presence. I invoke the divine presence of the Supreme God and the divine energies to be present here in this moment to heal me, guide me, and protect me. I'm open and receptive to the healings being given by Poonam right now. Be receptive to the healings. And now, as your body is relaxing, let's do one more. Inhale, hold your breath, and exhale slowly. I want you to imagine that you're standing near a beautiful river of energy. And this beautiful river of energy is flowing, flourishing, nourishing, and healing you. And wherever you feel that stuckness, that heaviness, that blockages, this wall that we have discussed, we're going to dismantle it to help you grow and succeed. Because over the years, you have built these walls around your energy centers, your chakras. These walls were meant to protect you from the pain, from the betrayal, from the fear, from the rejections. But today, these walls are no longer keeping you safe. They're keeping you stuck. And we are going to gently uncover these hidden walls, some which you might be consciously be aware of, some of the walls which are hidden deep inside, subconsciously, which you may not be even aware of. We are going to even dismantle those walls, those blockages from your chakras. Remember, you are not broken. You are just unplugged. And by the end of this healing, you will feel whole, radiant, and deeply connected again. And now let's do the breathing again, but this time you're going to breathe in through the nose and breathe out from your mouth with a sigh. Inhale, hold it, and exhale. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale, hold, and exhale with a sigh. One more time. Inhale, hold, and exhale through your mouth. Be receptive. Now we'll just work on relaxing. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Relax your facial muscles. I know many of you might be thinking, if I just say relax, will they be relaxed? Yes, because we're giving that instructions, we're giving that healings, and allow your body to be receptive. So relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your face, relaxing your jaws. Let your body get relaxed, just like the warm honey melting into the earth. And remember, you are safe and secure. So gently say, I am safe. I am open. I am ready to heal. I am safe. I am open. I am ready to heal. We're going to release the root chakra wall. The primary thing it always says is that I must always be in control. Bring your attention at the base of your spine, your root chakra, the Muladhara chakra, your foundation, your survival. And the wall here sounds like, if I let go, everything will fall apart. Remember, this wall was built in during the moments of instability, the financial struggles, or when you didn't feel safe as a child, as a teenager, as an adult. Now, inhaling, holding your breath, and as you exhale, let's just tell yourself, I am safe, I am grounded, I am supported. I am safe, I am grounded, I am supported. Be receptive. Now, at the base of your spine, there was this red color wall. It is gently dissolving. And there are thick, glowing roots from the base of your spine going deep into the earth, sealing away all the fear and pulling back all the strength that you have lost. Your root chakra wall is now dissolved, and you are safe, grounded, stable. And slowly moving to the sacral chakra, lower abdominal area. Moving your attention below your navel, and the wall here says, I don't deserve to feel good. I must give more than I receive. Maybe this wall was built from the guilt, from the rejection, maybe from some emotional manipulation. If you can, place your hands at your lower belly, one hand in the receiving position and the other hand, you may choose whichever hand you want to. Keep one hand in the receiving position and the other at your lower belly, allowing the energies to enter into your womb space for all the chanters. Inhale, hold, and exhale slowly. And as you're exhaling, it's safe to feel, it's safe to enjoy, it's safe to receive. And imagine that there is this thick wall which is melting away, dissolving all these blockages, all this negativity that you had stored. And as this wall is dissolving, your creativity, your joyfulness, your energy returns back to you. You are free, you are creative. Be receptive. And during this whole healing process, if there are any emotions coming out, let them come, let them be there. If you get into a trance state, it is absolutely okay. Just be receptive to the healing. Now, focusing at your solar plexus, the Manipura chakra, which is located 2 inches above your navel, it is all about bringing awareness to your upper abdomen, which is your power center, the Manipura chakra. And the wall here talks about that I am not good enough unless I achieve more. I'm not good. There is a lot of this wall formed based on the criticism, based on the fear that you're carrying within, maybe based on the failures that you have experienced in your life. Now let's dissolve the yellow color wall at this solar plexus Manipura chakra. Inhale, exhale slowly, saying my worth is not tied to what I do. I am enough. Inhale, hold your breath. Exhale, my worth is not tied to what I do. I'm enough. This yellow wall is completely dissolved, and whatever dust is getting formed because of this wall getting dissolved, it's converted to a beautiful radiant sunlight, sealing all the wounds of self-doubt. You reclaim your confidence, your inner fire glows again. So if there is anything that you want to start, take actions and move forward, just visualize it, because your power center is your confidence center. And remember, you all have that inner strength and confidence to achieve the goal, the work, the task that you want to work upon. Be receptive, be receptive, be receptive. Slowly moving to the heart, the center of the chest, be receptive. Now bring both your hands in the receiving positions, palm facing upwards. Your heart chakra, which is a center for love, compassion, and the wall here says, love is dangerous, giving is dangerous, because that leads to rejection, leads to failure, leads to betrayal. Maybe I might be abandoned. I'm ready to resolve and dissolve this wall. The wall that's been formed after the heartbreaks, betrayals, loneliness. I'm ready to dissolve and dismantle this wall right now. Gently inhale, hold your breath, and as you exhale, just say, I forgive, I open, I allow love to flow again. I forgive, I open, and I allow the love to flow again. Be receptive to the healings. This green wall is melting away, and there's a beautiful energy radiating at your heart. The pink color energy is radiating at your heart. It is like giving you all that love, all that energies, positivity to attract all the things, all the opportunities to materialize your goals into reality. And as we move to the throat, the Vishuddha chakra, where sometimes you might have felt that my voice doesn't matter. Whatever I speak, nobody's ready to hear, nobody's ready to listen. Focusing on your throat, we are going to dismantle this wall where you have felt that you need to be silent. Somebody told you to just stay quiet, don't take a word out. Or maybe you felt that nobody wants to hear me. It is safer to hide. It is safe to not say anything. Let this wall be dissolved right now, dismantled right now. And as this blue color wall is getting dismantled, inhale, hold your breath, and exhale. My voice is valuable. My words are healing, and my truth matters. Say this to yourself. My voice is valuable. My words are healing. My truth matters. Be receptive. You're free to express yourself again. All the leakages that you had at your throat are being sealed. Be receptive. And as we move gently to the third eye chakra between your eyebrows, the Ajna chakra, bringing your attention to the space between your eyebrows. The third eye wall is formed when your intuition was doubted, when your logic was forced, and when your vision was suppressed, when you doubted on your own decisions, when things went wrong with your decisions, and you were like, oh, I'll never ever make a decision or trust my own decisions. I'll never trust my intuition. And the belief here that you might have carried, I don't know what's right. I can't trust myself. We are ready to release and dismantle this wall. Right now, be receptive to the healing, feeling the energy sensations at your forehead as we break this wall. Inhale, hold your breath, and exhale. And just say, my intuition is wise. I see clearly, and I trust my inner knowing. My intuition is wise. I see clearly. I trust my inner knowing. Your third eye is now beaming with clarity, and all the cracks that it had in terms of your decisions and the leakages which caused all the confusions, all of that is sealed. So if you have to make any decisions or you want some guidance in terms of taking a decisions or an action, just bring that situation or those challenges or those problems right now, because all the leakages are dissolved and you have the power to decide. Trust your intuition, trust your inner wisdom, be receptive. And coming to the last chakra, the crown chakra, which is at the top of your head. I'm alone in this world. If you have felt like this, there is nobody supporting me, there is nobody helping me. There is no higher power. Life is meaningless. If you have had this, then we are going to dismantle this wall where you felt that I am alone into this world. There is no higher power. Life is meaningless. There is always pain. There is always loss. I'm disconnected from my purpose. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Hold your breath. Exhale. And listen to this. I am connected to the divine source. I am part of the divine. I am connected to the divine source, and I am part of the divine. Your crown chakra is healed, and it is sealed of all the mental leaks, emotional leaks. And there's a beautiful golden light radiating at the top of your head. Remember, you're no longer alone. You're one with the universe. You're one with the divine. Take a deep breathe in, hold your breath, and exhale. Feel the shift from blocked to flowing, from tired to energized, from disconnected to aligned. You have softened the walls, you have sealed the leaks, you have sealed the cracks, you have dismantled these walls. and you have reclaimed your life force. You have reclaimed your energies for success and growth. And we're going to repeat this 3 times. I dismantle the walls. I seek the guidance. I seal the leaks. I return to my power. I dismantle all the walls. I seek the guidance. I seal the leaks and the cracks. I return to my power. One more time. I dismantle all the walls. I seek the guidance. I seal the leaks, the cracks. I return to my power. Remember, you were never broken. You just got disconnected. And tonight, and with this healings, you have remembered your true power. Your true power is with you. And let's do the blessings. I thank the divine energies to bless me with good health, happiness, abundance, prosperity, joy, safety, protection. And as I receive all of this, I bless each and every person around me with good health, happiness, abundance, prosperity, joy, safety, protection, material abundance, financial abundance, successful career, successful business, good health, happy and joyous relations. Every person that I meet is blessed with all of these. My friends, my colleagues, my employers, my employees, my clients, everyone, everyone. And all the beings on this planet are blessed with good air, good food, good water. We all are staying in harmony and in peace. We all are staying in harmony and in peace. We all are staying in harmony and in peace. Gently come back to the room. Come back to the room that you're in. Come back to the room. Rub your palms, rub your palms, rub your palms. And very gently massage your face. Feel that energies, feel that energy. Your forehead, your scalp, your neck, your throat. Just touch, love yourself, very lovingly touch your body. Feel that touch of the energies that you have, your hands, your stomach, your thighs, your knees, your ankles, and your feet. And if this healing has touched your soul, gently open your eyes and share it with someone you care about. And go ahead, share your feedback and just say, I have reclaimed my flow. I've reclaimed my flow. I've reclaimed my flow. Just go ahead, share your experience, and let me know how was it for you.
Good evening.
Good evening, Astha.
Powerful for it to be full.
Thank you. Somebody said that for business, which chakra? Now, it would depend on what part of the business are you referring to. If business from a financial perspective, then it is going to be, if it is solopreneur, like you are the only single person who is running this business, then it is about your chakra, which is related to the business, associated with the root chakra. If it is gone to do with the team, then in your business, you have to also analyze not just your alone, but if it's like a team that you're working with, or you have a private limited or a partnership, then with your partners, with your private limited, with your team, you have to look at those specific chakras, right? Because if it's related to finance, it has to do with the root. If it has to got to do with people, it has to do with the heart. So it would depend on different aspects of the business areas that you're looking for. For example, if you're not having new clients flowing in, then it has to do with your throat chakra, because throat is where you're expressing, you are selling, you are talking about the benefits that your customers can get from the products or the services that you're selling. So even for business, there are different aspects of things that you need to work with. And I've explained this very well in my book, which is The Corporate Chemistry, where I connect all the 7 chakras associated with your business aspects. So I would recommend, it's available on Amazon, if you can just go ahead and do that. And I would try to put those links in the comments and also the description section. So thank you for that, Han. Durga Devi, thank you. Thank you for reclaiming the power. Thank you, Kedar. Thank you, Preeti. Feeling good. Thank you for the wonderful session. Thanks, Makran. Thank you. Awesome. And remember, if you have anything that you need more help with or guidance with, you can connect with me on the WhatsApp, and we can get into more deep dive of those things. But thank you, everybody. Stay with this power, stay with this energy. Have a good rest of the day. Thank you, Sheetal. Very calming session. Yes. Thanks a lot. So all of you, more power, more energy, more success to you all. If you need anything, just reach out to me on the WhatsApp number, which has been shared. And take care. Have a good rest of the day. Bye.
Recording stopped.